All right. Thank you very much to all of you for joining our day two introductory cybersecurity class. Yesterday we had understood a high-level introduction to the cybersecurity. We just got a quick glimpse of the tools and some job opportunities. Today, the focus area is going to be more on the roles. We know that there are different roles in the cybersecurity space, but we are going to heavily focus on the GRC, the SOC analyst, ethical hacking, and penetration testing, right? So when you go into the job opportunities, like maybe towards the end, we will see, like when you go into the jobs, and if you click on GRC, United States, so you're going to see good number of GRC related activities. So what exactly GRC will be doing, and it doesn't require any technical skills. How your day is going to look like. There is another role under cybersecurity umbrella called Security Operations Center, SOC, Security Operations Center. Chandra will show it this one again, something like this. So you're going to operate in this kind of environment, SOC in shifts, Security Operations Center. And there is also another role called ethical hacking, so penetration testing. So all these roles we are going to understand bit in detail. And then again, I will step in to help you to understand the job opportunities, what are the job descriptions we have. And yeah, we'll just I know some of you joined newly, so those who are very new to this, my name is Lakshmi. I live in Australia. I'm the citizen of Australia, and here is my LinkedIn, and this is my location, Melbourne. I live in West Melbourne, Werribee, as the location suburb. I live there, and these are the followers. And if any of you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, this is my LinkedIn. And as I told yesterday, we also post a lot of good job opportunities. For example, just now I posted this one. Like in last year, most of us we are searching on the Google search, but as per the trend, people are now searching in the Perplexity, and we were using Chat GPT, but now many of them they are using cloud. So just everything is like this is the data pipeline, how the data stores, the data event, the data lakes, issue data engineering. Yeah, make best use of it. And there is a information risk, like GRC risk assessments. So yeah, lot of job opportunities I share here as well. If you want to join in this Telegram group, I'm giving you the invite, copy. So please join. No force. Whoever is interested, you can join. It won't cost you much. And I'm the admin, and you can see here how many people are there. 6,000 people are there, and I'm the admin. So I don't entertain any kind of too many promotions or any fake links. So you can safely join. What else I want to tell? Okay, well that's all. Maybe we will talk after Chandra's session. Okay, I'm stepping back. Recording is on. Everything is good. Perfect. All good, Chandra. So you are you have the co-host option. So please help us in understanding what are all the different roles we have in cybersecurity, especially the GRC, SOC, ethical hacking, how the day-to-day activities look like, what are the tools that they will be using, so that the participant who joined here, so they will have a better understanding what role they are going to pick up and how their job is going to look like, so that they understand that uh, what kind of skills they need to learn to get into those roles. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Thanks for joining the day two session. So, yesterday we have understood what is cyber security. So, at a nutshell, again, I would like to cover it up. Cyber security. So this is what we are
Please,
looking at now today. We'll share the screen.
yeah,
So one word answer to define cyber security is protecting your or our digital presence. Right? We are everywhere. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on banking sites, we are on e-commerce sites, we are on healthcare sites, we are on Fitbit, everywhere. That the data that whatever we are pumping in, right? Your or our data that we are pumping in through our mobiles, through our devices, through our laptops, through our servers, through our IoTs, everything is going to be stored in the respective organizations servers. And a few are publicly available via search, which is public data that becomes public data, and that is index data that you can search it by name. If you search by name, any name, you will get some of the details. This is public data, but organizations also protect this data in their servers with usernames, passwords, multi-factor authentication, with access controls, restrictions, and so on and so forth. Along with the organizations are going to store this data, save this data by complying to the law of the land, law of the land, regulatory compliance, and the organization principles. Their business principles, their organization principles, their mission, vision, and so on and so forth. So they define something. They define a constitution for their own nation. Any company could be considered as a own island for them, and they have they will be writing a constitution. The constitution is nothing but the policies, procedures. They'll break it down to work instructions, and they have controls in place, locks, doors, biometrics, usernames, passwords, firewalls, intrusion detections, intrusion preventions, next generation firewalls, everything. So we have a framework that we call as NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology, that we are going to deep dive in the upcoming sessions. But what it suggests is you identify your critical assets to run your business. You have to identify, then only you will protect them. If you can't identify what are the critical assets for your business that needs to be run, your assets you have to identify. Otherwise, you will miss the track, and somebody will take it from your possession. So you identify and you protect it. You protect with the proper mechanism. That could be you might use locks, you might use to put it in a very secluded place. Maybe you will put it in the treasure. You will have an alarm. You will have a mm, fire alarm. You will have a heat sensor. You will have various mechanisms, CC cameras, security guard, and everything. Despite of having all these protection mechanism, there could be possibility of any kind of attack, a theft, a damage to the protected asset. Right? That could be coming from the insider threat, insider, or could be from the outside attackers. Insiders means maybe the within the organization, the employees also steal the data and they could sell it to the others, steal the data, they could send it to their personal email addresses, steal the IP, intellectual property, and they could sell it to the competitors, or they could share it to their own friends, relatives working in other companies. Maybe because of out of enthusiasm, they might share it. But attackers, the cyber criminals or hackers, unethical hackers, their motto is something different. They would steal the data, they would ask for the ransom. So you have identified the asset, you have protected the asset. However, the insider as well as the outsider, they have identified a loophole that they can enter from here, and they are trying to steal the data from here and delete the data from here, right? Thereby, our organization is going to the financial losses. Organization has to stand in front of the legal bodies, law enforcement bodies, compliance bodies like HIPAA, PCI DSS, Food and Drug Administration, Food and Drug Administration bodies, Human and Health Services, and so on, and any governments, anything, right? Also, losing the reputation. We'll also lose the reputation because we are impacted with cyber attack. So this damage, you have to detect it. So these two are before the attack and detection. Despite of having everything, we have door locks, we have CC cameras, we have sensors, everything. But attacker is trying to steal our asset. So you have to detect it physically. And in the digital presence, in the digital area, you have to detect it with some tool, right? So you have to detect it. And it's not only detecting, and then you have to move towards the response. We have seen a thief, and then what we will do, we will try to call police, we will try to call our neighbors, and we ourselves also prepare before we doing it. Right? We check whether this guy is a thief or not. We will do the analysis. Within a short span of time, our brain will be doing the analysis. Right? That is called the false positives analysis. False positives analysis. Okay. Identify, protect, detect, respond. So we have detected the anomalous action, and we are trying to respond to the attack by calling IT professionals, by calling respective forensics engineers, by calling our team, senior team members, taking their view and analyzing whether this is a true positive or false positive. If it is a true positive, let's move to the next step. That is the recover part. If it is an attack, cyber attack, somebody has sent a virus. So we will take this impacted machine into the controlled environment, sandbox environment. And this system is not connected to the same network where you're connected to the remaining computers. So this will be taken into the controlled environment, and the virus will be taken into the control, and that virus will be dissected horizontally and vertically. We do the static analysis, dynamic analysis, understand the signature of the attacker, coding language, what kind of assets and permissions the virus is asking, the malware is asking, whether they are asking our camera, whether they are asking our mic, whether they are asking our files, registries, photographs, images, videos, how they are controlling. So these all things will be analyzed, and again restitched, and then we will run it dynamically. We'll see where it is going. So where it is progressing. Is it going to CC camera or laptop camera or mobile camera? How about the mic? How about our folders, files and all? And then we will prepare the response. So next time any kind of attack, such attack will be refuted before the risk is becoming the reality. Risk is becoming the reality is called incident. Okay, so this is the process. So in the cybersecurity area, so this is what we are going to live with on our day-to-day lives. So what we have seen: identify, protect, detect, respond, recover. These are before attack. This is during the attack. This is after the attack. To some extent, response is also during the attack. Okay, so having said this, like what cybersecurity professionals by now you should be getting some picture, right? What cybersecurity means? It's a specific division, specific practice. It's a practice of protecting organization assets. Could be laptop, server, cloud, IoTs, networks, information, anything that is related to organization should be protected from unauthorized users. Unauthorized users. Unauthorized user could be insider as well as outsiders. From the unauthorized users, by taking the power from policies, standards, procedures, by taking the power from guidance from policies, standards, and procedures, implementing the controls so that our data is secured within the environment, within the organization environment. Okay, so as we have said, it is a practice. We will have an office, we will have a system, a bigger system. Within the bigger system, we have this is a subsystem. I can say it's a cybersecurity is a subsystem or a sub office within the office, within the system. So we will have an officer for this. To run the organization, to run a country, we need a leadership. We need the leadership, and we need an accountable person. Right? An accountable person is here. Those could be CCOs or CIOs or CISOs, whatever that you name. So this is the power we have at the specific organization level. You have a specific office, and when you have an office, you will have you have the officer, and when you have the officer, you have the reporting structure, various divisions, right? We have GRC, governance, risk and compliance. We have security operation centers. We have pen testers or ethical hackers or red teaming engineers. Okay, and we have forensics, and we have also maybe the auditors. There could be many divisions. Okay, I'm just naming a few. Okay, so based on the organization's flexibility, the size, and their appetite to manage these entire divisions. So let's get into a few details as a GRC, because as we said, we have organization, we have an accountable person, and we have the organization structure. And within the organization structure, we have various divisions, one of which a powerful division is called governance, risk, and compliance. So the GRC teams are going to take the input from their leadership, because the policies, these are the governing policies. at the organization level, security governing policies at the org level. So we get the inputs from the senior leadership, support from the senior leadership, and also we have to get the approvals also from the senior leadership. So they will be having a vision. They are working on mission. So to achieve this vision, mission, and objectives, we have to have a proper set of plan, procedures, processes in place, controls in place. So we are going to, here in the GRC, we are going to define the policies. So how we define the policies? First, you have to understand the objectives of the organization, objectives of the business, which is called business context. Law of the land, from where we are operating and where our business is going to be operating. And what kind of business? Ours is healthcare information, or we are supporting healthcare, hospitals, or are we going to support financial data? We are going to work with banks, or we are working for a bank. We are processing the bank data like that, or we are collecting the citizens' data. For what purpose we are using? What kind of data you are collecting, and what kind of business that you are doing? That is also matters from the regulatory and compliance point of view. So these are the various points that we are considering. We are going to consider for writing the policies. Let me take you through the role of a day of a day in a life of a GRC analyst. Kelly is getting stuck because of various reasons. Okay, now you see a day in a life of a GRC analyst. So GRC analyst, when they come to the office on a regular basis, mostly 60 to 70% of times, so they will be working on the planning, or taking the feedback from the system, or working on the feedback, right? Checking the emails and looking at the compliance dashboard. Okay, how much we are complaining? Do we have any issues today? From the compliance point of view, do we have any feedback from the auditors that we have to work on from the previous audits? Did we see any breach today to our data? Maybe PCI or HIPAA or GDPR, whatever it is, any complaints? Did we get any impact from the cyber attacks? And then prioritizing their tasks. So low hanging fruits, or logically concluding something, or maybe any high priority activity that they are going to handle. Reviewing the risk register and update the registers. You see the risk register here, one of the sample risk registers. So this is one of the sample risk registers that you can see. MetLife risk register, just as a fictitious insurance company, or maybe the insurance service provider, right? They are looking at the risks. Okay, what are the risks that we have in the past, and this is how we are going to manage the risks. You are going to track all the risks in a centralized repository. We call it as enterprise risk register. Okay, so there is an ID, risk ID R0001. Asset, as we said, all the critical assets have to be mentioned here in this risk register. So if you have any risk, Even if you don't have any risk, you have to mention the critical assets. Online banking portal. What is a threat? The online banking portal, just you consider this is one of the online banking portals we are working with. Right? Credential stuffing or brute force attack. I say admin and I say some password. It won't work. And attacker is not going to stop with one attempt. He might be trying with multiple attempts. It's not working. Next, he tries with another guessed password. Simply think that okay, it could be admin. It might pass, or maybe he might go with a SQL injection. The SQL injection is going to directly enter into the database, bypasses the database restrictions, comments the database, the SQL queries or stored procedures where it is executing, and directly grants the access to the banking system. That's what it is mentioning. Weak password policies, lack of multi-factor authentication. Here you see, it's not having any multi-factor authentication. The password could be anything I'm entering. It gives the access because of the weak password policy and not having multi-factor authentication. You would not see the success even with the SQL injection if you have multi-factor authentication. Then what it will be doing when you click login, it will be asking you to send the OTP that you have received on your mobile. Whose mobile? The admin's mobile. I'm the attacker. Admin is Lakshmi. So I don't know who is the admin, but admin is Lakshmi. Lakshmi will be knowing that okay, somebody is trying to log into my system. So this is the multi-factor authentication. We have to have a specific multi-factor authentication so that attacks can be contained. Or one more thing, you will have to implement strong password policy, password rotation policies. Okay, these are the and locking the account. If somebody is trying to log in with wrong password more than 3 attempts, the account should be locked and they will be asked to reach out to the um, system administrator to reset the password. And they have to explain it also. Okay, sometimes. Okay, weak password policies, lack of multi-factor authentication. What is the possibility? Is a high possibility. And the impact is also very high. The probability is high, impact is high. Which means if the attacker gets the access to the banking system, he might add the user, he might add the transfer funds, he might add any user to the transfer funds, and maybe he might transfer the entire amount to the new account or to the attacker's account. Okay, so online banking portal, distributed denial of service attack. So distributed denial of attack service or denial of attack service, how it can happen, I'll tell you, but don't practice it on any site. We have tools that recognizes the IP address about the source of attack. There's a banking system, and the attacker is sitting here and he wanted to halt the bank operations. Okay, he is using a load testing tool because he can't mount 100,000 users onto this bank server. So he is using a load testing tool and opened connections onto this tool, onto this banking system. Okay, online banking system. These many connections. Range was users means simultaneous connections. Simultaneous connections attacking this banking system at the same time, at a certain point of time. Okay, at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. the attack starts. Gone. So the system can survive only, say, imagine 1,000 concurrent requests, but we are pushing 100,000 concurrent requests. Server is going to be crashed. So this now the bank system says that I cannot serve request. Okay, the reason is it is not prepared. This becomes the denial of service. But attacker hacking other systems, someone in Switzerland, someone in Australia, someone in India, someone in America, and these compromised systems are used as slaves. So this guy is instructing these compromised machines to attack the bank system, bank server simultaneously with 100,000 requests. So 100,000 requests from the attacker plus all the compromised systems. This becomes the distributed denial of service attack, DDoS attack. The bank system gets confused because maybe he might not directly interact with the bank, he might be directly interacting with them. The source, you will see these guys sources, so IP addresses, is hiding behind these IP addresses. Completely bank system gone down. So this is the denial of service attack. So we are going to, as a GRC analyst, you are going to coordinate, collaborate, communicate with the various departments within the organization and come up with the assumed risks, assumed threats to your critical assets. You see this employee laptops, phishing attacks. We get a lot of phishing emails, even to your Gmail accounts also. Somebody says that, okay, sorry, this is Cali is not working today for me. Okay, the phishing attacks constantly, you might get at least one or two phishing emails to your account saying that, okay, you please click this link, you will get $500 of Amazon voucher. So we click it and gone. Our data is getting into the hands of the attackers. Right? And the online banking session hijacking, maybe what happens when attacker is trying to transfer the funds. Okay, transfer money. Wherever you see sessions, when you open the same thing in another browser, okay, it is showing the internal server error. However, when you take this to the another browser, if you see the same content here on the another browser, that becomes session hijacking. You can share the same session with others sitting outside of your network. Even they open this session, same page, without username, without password, that becomes the session hijacking. Okay, these are the risks that you are going to elaborate these risks. And this is a living document. Every day you have to add every day you have to manage these risks as a GRC analyst. So I'm sitting on this risk for long. Okay, next, team coordination, a daily stand-up, team sync-up, right? Daily stand-ups. We discuss any obstacles that we are facing. If you need any support with others, you will take their support to clear the blockers as well as dependencies. Risk assessment activities that, anyways, we have seen these risk assessment activities, identification of risk, what is the likelihood, what is the impact, updating the risk register, and suggest the mitigation strategies. You see the mitigation strategies here, right? Implement the multi-factor authentication, okay, use parameterized code, okay, implement the access controls. These are the things that you are going to write as part of the mitigation strategies. How you are going to treat the risk. That is the main point here. It lost. Yeah. So next, updating or drafting. Drafting or updating. Say for example, you got into a new company. There is nothing. The ground is very open, clear. So you have to prepare, create the documents, policies, draft the documents as per the organization objectives, law of the land, and align with the frameworks. Okay, maybe if it is already, you have already some policies written and you wanted to understand where you are, maybe you will try to do the gap analysis. Means what is the current state and what exactly we wanted to achieve. So you have to see the delta and you have to work towards filling that gap. That's called the gap analysis. Compliance monitoring. Regularly, we will be looking at the compliance posture, performing the audits, static audits, conducting the interviews, understanding the security posture, understanding the threats, and we have to prepare for the compliance audits. We should be ready for the audits at any point of time. We also interact with the third-party companies, those whoever is serving us. Right? As an organization, you cannot build everything on your own, and you cannot deliver the operations on your own. The business could be anything, any business, right? Food business, you take food business, okay, the food business, he might not deliver, right? He might take somebody else to deliver this. Third party. Likewise, software company, product development company might need to take support from cloud systems, cloud server. This is not cloud server is not built by our company. So we are taking Google Cloud or any other cloud, Cantabo or any other cloud. This becomes third party. So you have to assess this third party risk. What kind of risks that third party could pose to us? If I'm not paying the bill, okay, if they completely clear the data, that is a risk. If I'm not paying the bill for a couple of days, if they're clearing the data, that is a risk. The cloud system is already compromised. An attacker is living in this cloud system, cloud servers, and whoever is taking the cloud connection, server, cloud server account, so the attacker is moving to all the cloud server accounts and stealing the data. So which means that it's a compromised system. We are again onboarding with us, which means our system also gets compromised. You have recently seen that Cloudflare, Cloudflare, something, they are not Cloudflare. I think somebody was developing the download installers, right? MSI files. So one of the developer has created a reverse shell within this MSI file. Whoever install this, whoever takes this new installers, the compromised system or the installed system becomes compromised, and the attacker or the developer is getting the feeds from all the installed servers to his account. The developer is the culprit here. He's completely stealing the data from all the companies, whoever is using the MSI file. Okay, installer MSI. So finally, they have identified that okay, this guy is taking the feeds, doing the third-party audits, and they have recalled the downloads MSI package. Downloads MSI package. So this is a third-party risk. Or maybe you consider one of our hospitals. We are working for a business where we have the hospital information systems, healthcare information systems, hospital, a nurse goes for a treatment for a celebrity, and once he come out or comes out, he says that okay, I have interacted with the celebrity, Mr. or Mrs. Celebrity today. Okay, she or he is having some medical issue, health issue. I have treated them. He's good or she's good, and so on and so forth. This information is breaching the trust. This becomes HIPAA violation. So even third party also have to comply to our standards. What does it mean? The third party also should be acting like you, should be working like you, protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the data. That's what the third party or vendor risk assessment. So you will be assessing their security posture.
So, Chandra, gentle
Okay.
reminder in the interest of time, let's not go into
Yeah.
too much of depth because we have to cover
Okay.
two more roles as well.
Yeah.
And I understand,
Right.
completely respect your passion and the details. But
Yeah.
yeah, we have to cover two more roles as well. Thank you.
Right, sir. So instant support. This kind of incidents, somebody has to support it. Phishing attack, DOS attack, DDoS attack. Somebody has to work on it, right? That's what we have seen. Identify, protect, detect, respond, recover. So this is during the response and recover areas. The IRP will be kicked in. Incident response plan will be kicked in. Next. Documentation reporting. We are going to document and report the vulnerabilities or the weaknesses or the findings, maybe in the Confluence or maybe in any automated tools. Interacting with the stakeholders, meeting with the stakeholders, customers, and communicate the risks and communicate the progress on handling the risks. Building the transparency, right? That's what we will do. End of the day, the general activity, you update the task progress so that you build the transparency, you build the trust within the organization. Okay, so this is related to the GRC analyst. Let me
Right.
move towards,
Chandra, just give me 2 minutes.
yeah,
I will share my screen and then show a few GRC jobs so that they can easily
yes,
correlate. Meanwhile, you can
yes, sir,
get
yeah.
ready for this one. Okay, team, I'm sharing my screen. So just now we understood the GRC, like as a GRC analyst, how your role is going to be when you join in the organization. It's more about coordination, communication, proactively identifying the risks, proactively coordinating with the dependent third parties and doing the third party risk assessments, define the policy, procedure. Now, when you open any job description, it should echo what we learned so far. Now I'm just typing GRC and then typing United States, little bit zoom so that you guys can clearly see. Cool. Now, date posted is, let's say, last 1 week, 2000 jobs here. Okay, now I will just quickly open maybe the GRC engineer here. Okay, and then when you open this one, what you will be doing, you will translate the security frameworks niched into structured controls. You see here, deliver system data, researching, deep understanding, like this. Security GRC analyst. So lead the strategy, execution, the frameworks which you are going to learn. Here you see manage internal security risk register. We have seen the risk register, right? So here, what is the risk register here? Look at this one. Manage the internal security risk register and conduct the third party vendor risk assessment. This is a US remote job that got posted yesterday. But previous batch student, oops, they already have done the third party risk assessments. You see here, when we have done this one on 12th of March, third party risk assessment. So that's how most of the job opportunities, even if you are from Canada, you can just simply type here Canada and you can see maybe any GRC jobs, governance, risk compliance analyst, again, another remote job. Same thing here. Maintain the policies, standards, procedures, purely more into the documentation, coordination, identifying the risks. So in our class, we are going to help you to understand how you are going to document the policies, procedures. For example, here you see policies, procedures, GRC, policy statement, procedure statement. Let's say you move to Australia, cybersecurity specialist, GRC, not GRC, sorry, graduate cyber consultant, security. Most of the job echo the same thing. And in Australia also, maybe let's say you take the Seek, this is another job portal. And when you go to GRC and Seek, not Scrum, sorry, GRC and Seek, and you see here. So 2 days back, 150K to 170K job, cybersecurity, risk control. Yeah, look at this 22 hours back. It got posted, Melbourne, the place where I live here. Same thing, ISO, governance, risk, collaborate, business stakeholders. We have seen just now, right? So here that do the risk assessment, treatment plan, risk mitigation strategy, compliance. Getting it? You see here 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Okay, team, that's how. And then once you learn this for 5 to 6 weeks in our class, we'll help you with the CV, LinkedIn, interview questions. Then you can start applying for the GRC jobs. That's the good demand for GRC. Now, let us understand another role called SOC. Over to you, Chandra. You can share the
so
screen. Thank you.
yes, sir. Right, the security operation centers. Security operation centers, we have, it's an organization itself again, In the security operation centers, you have SOC analysts, you have IT teams, you have forensics analysts, you have cybersecurity professionals and architects. Right? In the security operation centers, so mostly you are looking at the malicious actors, threat actors coming in into our network. or maybe our insiders stealing the data, or maybe intentionally any disgruntled employee can steal the data. I'm saying that okay, all the employees are not like that, but there could be possibilities. It's a kind of a perception. Today, everything could be good, but tomorrow, any individual can change their mindset, and they start developing the aversion towards the company or the manager or the colleague, and they can cause damage to the company, right? So, any disgruntled employee can exfiltrate the data, or maybe any attacker also can steal the data from our systems via through the vulnerable areas. Could be port, or could be design, or could be in the architectural flaws. So somebody who has to monitor this, as we have seen, before the attack, during the attack, and after the attack. These are all during the attack and after the attack activities. So you will monitor who is coming in, what is their IP address. Yesterday, I shown you one example on the threat detection. If I can stop the recording for a minute, I'll show you the real-time alerts. How you will
Yeah,
see the real-time alerts.
pause
Yes, sir.
monitoring.
Recording again. So,
Yeah, I already resumed for you.
yes, sir. Okay. So log into CM tools, Splunk, Sentinel, Curator, or Vaza. Okay. Review the alerts. Look at the dashboard, and basically you will have the handover and takeover process, right? When you are working for a SIEM, it is a 24/7 job. You might be working on the shift A, shift B, shift C based on the roster, or maybe in the general shift. But it's not every day you are not going to work in the nights. There could be shift rotation. Okay. So you will take the handover from your reliever, and you take those things, critical as the priority items onto your plate, and you start working on it. And you are going to coordinate, collaborate with your team members, your seniors, your forensics engineers for logging and monitoring alerts, triaging those alerts. You will be analyzing the log, whether this is a true positive or false positive, and you will identify the anomalies. And if required, you will be blocking the malicious actors, AI bots nowadays. Earlier, an attacker like you and me have to constantly sit in front of the system, sit for a target, look for a target, and send the payloads and hack the systems. Nowadays, situations have changed. The hacker is not a human now. Hacker is AI bot. The AI bot is going to roam over the internet, www on a specific range. They come at each and every host. Even the bots are visiting our residences while we are sleeping. Okay. They sniff the data and send the data back to the command center. The command center attacker, whoever sitting in the command center, will be sending another bot to exploit. That's it. Second bot, game over. The company systems, servers, everything is getting into the ransom attack. Okay. We'll get the email that, okay, your system is in our hands. Please pay this money. So you have to identify whether this is human or bot. And also you have to block certain ranges also. Any country, okay, there are a few countries on the globe, they're completely relying on the bots. They are sending, each attacker is sending hundreds of bots releasing hundreds of bots over the internet. So the dangers are very high. So you have to block a few countries also in that. As a matter of fact, generally you will be safe. Especially banking systems are very vulnerable because they deal with the financial data. Okay, so blocking the malicious IP addresses, anomalous IP addresses, and investigation. You have to kick in the incident response plan. Okay, so you have to get into the investigation, forensics, dissection of the virus horizontally, vertically by taking this into the control, performing static analysis, performing dynamic analysis, containing threats, all those things that you have to do. Threat intelligence. You have to get the intelligence. What kind of threats that you will receive or the industry is receiving. You might be interacting with the Google hacking database, GHDB, Google hacking database, or maybe you might be taking support from Virus Total. Virus Total also gives you the insight. 10 minutes. Beautiful b.exe, right? The virus total. I would like to take the virus total. So I got a an exe file for the attack. So choose a file. 1 minute. So good evening, sir. Sir, 10 minutes call cheyana sir nenu. Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye, sir. Okay, I'm uploading this beautiful B file. And you see, through the virus total, I can see this attack could be dangerous, malicious. It is having Trojan, it is having virus signature within it. A lot of antivirus programs are identifying that this is a dangerous file, Avast. No, Fortinet, Google, Captrix, sorry, Kaspersky, K7 antivirus. These are all recognizing as a virus to the system. Right? This is a virus total. These are all intelligence. You will also use malware bytes. You will also use malware bytes. Malware bytes. You will also use malware bazaar. Okay, these are all the virus databases, malware databases that you will see it, that you will coordinate with it. Okay, so as a SOC analyst, you are going to work with this threat intelligence, and you share the information and you receive the information with the ecosystem, collaborate with the other team members, IT, forensics teams, communicate with the stakeholders, customers, document it, and report it to the respective levels, report it to the respective teams. And all our goal is to make sure that the security posture is tightened, risks are resolved, threats are monitored properly, and we are improving our security posture day by day, reducing the risks and improving the confidence in the system. This is all about the SOC analyst role. Let me get into the ethical hacker role. This is another rule. We have multiple roles, but I'm taking a few examples. Majority of times you'll be working on 1, 2, or 3 of these roles. Ethical hacker or pen tester. This is a great opportunity in the organization. You are going to work like an attacker in the organization. You are not a you are not a you are not somebody who knows that okay, you are going to hack the systems, but you have to maintain that privacy confidentiality, and you should be having the TTPs, tactics, techniques, procedures like attackers, like cyber criminals. So you have to perform the reconnaissance. You have to gather the intelligence about the company, the target within the company, or maybe you might get the engagement from other companies that okay, you perform pen testing on our systems and give me the report. So you will gather the information about the target, and you scan the you gather the information with the passive mode or active mode. Passive reconnaissance is, maybe if I know somebody, a company, okay, a company named Stack Innovations. Okay, I take this is my, because this is our company, uh, innovations. Okay, I don't know about this company, but I wanted to understand who is this company, Stack Innovations. I look at Google and I try to gather the information where this company is. It is in Hyderabad. Their phone number is this, and all. So by this phone number, I can perform phishing attack. Okay, I can send an email. So sir, I can send a message to him, WhatsApp message to him that okay, you click this link, you will get some money, something like that. Or maybe by to the through the email, I might be going to perform some other phishing attacks. Okay, so gathering the information about a person or a company without touching them is the passive reconnaissance. By touching them, by directly interacting with them, asking them, who are you? Okay, this is one more tool that I can use, and map and .com. So it takes time, but let's wait. Okay, so this is the active reconnaissance. We are going to learn these techniques in the upcoming sessions. Passive reconnaissance, active reconnaissance, and then we are scanning. So we are going to use OSINT tools for gathering the information. We have OSINT frameworks. OSINTframework.com. You see this? You can gather the information about the usernames, about the email addresses, about the domain names, okay, videos, audios, social networking, dating sites, public records, business records, everything that you will get it from here. But this is all OSINT, open source intelligence framework. We are not going to touch, we are not going to touch the target. We are gathering the information from the publicly available domains. That's it. Okay, you can have a look at it later, but you can search anything from here, from OSINT frameworks. And then we perform the active scanning. We are going to use tools like the Harvester, the Amos, Sublister, Subfinder, all those tools that we're going to use. Nmap, anyways, we are showing it now. You see this? By seeing the security posture, open ports, you can gauge the security posture, where it is. Okay. Based on the open ports, we are going to prepare the payloads and then send it to the target. Okay, conducting vulnerability assessment using the tools like Nessus and all, enumeration of users, services, and configurations. And based on the available open vulnerabilities, we are going to perform the vulnerability analysis, how much it is going to impact, the risk assessment that we are going to do. with respect to the NIST, with respect to the ISO, OWSP top 10 findings, anything that we are going to perform the assessment and then exploit it based on the appropriate payloads using Metasploit or burp suite or zap or whatever, gaining the access and stealing the information from the attacker's point of view. And we are going to demonstrate that, okay, this is how the attacker is going to steal your data. Okay, so privilege escalation. A normal user becoming a admin user is called the privilege escalation. Attacker logs into a normal general user account, and then within the network or within the system, he might move to the admin accounts and steal the data. That's called lateral movement in the system also. Okay, and then post exploitation. After exploitation is successful, after stealing the data, clearing the tracks completely, making sure that we are undetected, undiscovered, right? Clearing the data, clearing the tracks, come out safely. Okay, if your presence is there in the target machine, we will be in the dangers. The legal and police might catch us. Right? That's what the attackers mindset. They clear everything. Okay, if not, we will be getting in front of the police, and it even becomes a cyber crime or cyber terrorism. Okay, don't get into any system where we don't have any permissions. So after successful exploitation and all this reconnaissance, sending the payloads, exploitation, um, action, action and objectives, right? We are going to report it to the company, the respective team leadership, that okay, this is how the findings are, and these are the vulnerable areas. So we have to fix them with the appropriate measures. We have to provide the risk. We have to provide the risk levels, risk heat maps, and also recommendations to the company, and communicate it with the respective team members. Communicate with the stakeholders, the development team, and the leadership, get the proper approvals, and then again next level of follow-up when we are going to test the fixes also, we have to communicate to them. Continuous learning activity. Okay. Continuous learning in cybersecurity, it is very much important. We have to learn, we have to update ourselves every day. Otherwise, we become stale, and somebody will replace us like AI, right? So we have to stay up to date on the latest organization trends, technologies in the cybersecurity. So that's
Chandra,
all
can you
for
also
report.
throw some light on how our students are securing or like how they are making a little bit of money through bug bounty and try hack me platforms?
Yes, sir. So there is a platform called Hacker One platform. Um, okay, there are the various opportunities for us. So working in a company is a specific stream, as well as you can also work as an independent consultant, help and support the organizations, various organizations. You can set up your own organization, and sometimes if you are not interested to work, or maybe as a part time, you can also work in the bug bounty activities also. So it will be sending the message, so number to the OTP number to the authenticator. So this is the bug bounty program, hackerone.com. So here you see the companies, they themselves, they submit their applications to the bug bounty platform like Bugcrowd or HackerOne. And here you see their products have submitted. Here you have to perform bug bounty, assess the risks within the system. 100 to 20K dollars is the bounty here. Okay, so XAI, this is a company. You see the details here. So this is X is a, I think, Twitter. Okay, so Twitter, right? Security will be high, so don't waste your time on this on this one. Okay, you go with the BVP programs and go with the wildcard. Look for the small companies. Okay, bigger companies, they are already having a lot of security. So if you want to get some bounties, it's better go with the small companies. Okay, Bike or Verily Life Sciences. Okay, look at the scope. Okay, go with the in scope only, and you are eligible for bug bounties. Eligible bug bounty, how much it is? You will see. Right? Rewards 100, 500, medium 750, 1500, high 2000, 5000, critical 6000, 10,000. Okay, it's based on the bug you have identified, the vulnerability you have identified. You can take any target and perform the bug bounty, and you have to report it properly in the proper format that we are going to tell you how to do that in the upcoming sessions, in the future
Cool.
sessions.
Chandra, could you please also, one of the student already asked in the chat, VAPT report. Now, can you show how a real-time VAPT report look like? What are your findings? If you want, I can pause the
Yes,
recording, or we can
yes, sir.
continue the recording
Yes, sir.
also.
Yeah, 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 Please stop the recording, sir.
Okay, I'm just pausing the recording. Yeah, just to resume the
Yes, sir.
recording, Chandra. Thank you very
Yes,
much
sir.
for giving insight the different
Yes, sir.
roles. You can stop the screen
Yeah.
share, please.
Yes, sir. Just give it 10 minutes, sir. I will talk to my CEO and we'll be here again.
Right, right. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
resume. Meanwhile, I have
Yes.
something to
Yes.
just, yeah. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you. All good to team. Right, team. So hope all of you enjoyed the role. Some of you are like asked you, can we get the presentations? Yes, the presentation is already there in, not here. Where is this? Oh yeah. So in the cybersecurity material. So you have, or excuse me, you already have the day one yesterday's PPT's recording and the ethical hacker role, GRC role, and the SOC analyst role. Yeah, if you double click on the GRC, double click, for example, so it will open. You can read and be prepared. So similarly, like for example, let's say November 25, the previous batch that we completed. So you're going to get an access like when the actual classes starts from 29, you're going to get access to the materials and recordings. So every week you will be having 4 classes. Week 1, overview, GRC, NIST, and everything. And then week 4, you're going to say AI governance, essential 8, and week 5. So you're going to see here the Wireshark installations and everything. So like that we progress. So if you see the tracker for the November batch, which already completed. So here you're going to see the NIST, ISO, HIPAA, GDPR, risk, and everything. After that, we are going to go to the Wireshark, Splunk, ethical hacking, and you will be given support as well. Nessus, Nmap, these are all the high demand uh, ethical hacking VAPT tools, which will give you good weightage on your CV. And for the current batch, we are at the stage where the current batch is also going on, but we are somewhere here, day 17, 18. If you see here, February 26, we started the batch here. And Look at the conversations. Hi, all, I sent you Wireshark installation email. Look at this. All of you are going to get emails like this. As we began network security, Wireshark, Vamshi WhatsApp number, Harini WhatsApp number. They are all tech support team from India. They are going to connect to your laptop, help you with the installations. And here people are asking like, okay, Wireshark. You can look at this one. Hello everyone. I need assistant in Wireshark. And Vamshi connected. Thank you so much for the prompt response. I mean, like this kind of support you guys will be having in the WhatsApp group when we start the actual classes. So our actual classes will be starting, not the Gen AI. Our actual classes will be starting from 29th of March in exactly 10 days from now. So we are refining our materials. Chandra also got some urgent assignment. That is also one more reason. And some students asked that they need a few more days to make the first installment to register for the training. So, but however, we already have enough registrations to start the batch. Confirmed to start from 29th of March. It goes to 17th of June. Goes to 17th of June. So whoever is joining from USA, you will be joining Sunday to Wednesday. Okay. So the class timings for USA people is going to be, so whoever is joining from USA. So for USA people, so Sunday to Wednesday, the same time. So the time is going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, to approximately 10:15 or 10:30 to be on safe side with question and answers. And people from Canada the same time. And if you are from Texas, so reduce it by 1 hour. So Texas time is going to be 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And people who are joining from Australia, so Melbourne, Sydney time, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. the same time. It's lunchtime, I mean 1:30 p.m. And the classes are going to be from Monday to Thursday. You have to keep one day in advance because USA Sunday evening is already Monday morning for Australia. Some of you joined from India. So if you are joining from India, the class timing is going to be 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Same Monday to Thursday. Okay. And each and every live class will be recorded. All the recordings, for example, the February batch, if you see here, February 26, cybersecurity, materials and recordings. Like last night, we are teaching about the Wireshark. And this is not network terminology. Double click and you see how to install the Wireshark network terminology. So you will be getting an installation steps, step by step, how to install the Wireshark. Once installation is done, Chandra is going to help the students next week, how they are going to track, trace the network monitoring, and then the IP, understand the practical, look at data sets. So you will be doing it on your own practically, identifying the anomalies, exporting. Okay, and once this is done, we will go to the Splunk like that. The learning journey is going to be. If you have any questions, you can directly ask in the WhatsApp group. And towards the end of the training, we are going to help you with the CV preparations. So we have the CV templates here. For example, we have seen the GRC role. So you're going to open a template and then so you're going to add your name. You're going to add your name here and then the phone number. You already have the structure in place and you're going to keep all this stuff: conducted risk assessment, vulnerability, third-party risk assessment, ISO. In most of the job descriptions you will be seeing. So the CV closely matches with what is being asked in the market. And we have good number of students who already got the offers. I think I showed you yesterday also. If you see the offer letter, these are all the offer letters our students secured. Okay, no, but there are some Scrum Master offer as well. So these are all the cybersecurity offer letters our student got recently. Maybe what is this? Offer of employment, age. So you see the policy, compliance program. Yeah. Okay, team. And what else I want to tell? Yeah, we are going to guide you on what kind of job portals you are going to apply. And once the interview is scheduled, one-to-one interview guidance from Chandra also will be given. Okay, right. Now I want to take your questions from the chat. Oh, from the, let me unmute. Just 1 minute, team. Let me give you the opportunity to unmute. So whoever is having questions, you can raise your hand. You can ask. I'm just going through the questions from the chat for now. And then, yeah, after going through the chat questions, you can raise your hand and ask. Okay. So VAPT, Lakshmi, I think you got an opportunity to see the real-time VAPT report. That's, yeah. So you're going to prepare the VAPT report after during our classes as well. How about the internship program? Do you provide something like this? Sure, Vishal. If you really perform very well and intern, let's say here, mm, what is this guy name? Right, not Isaac.
Hassan, sir. Hassan.
Hassan, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Hassan, Hassan. Where is this guy? Recently, one day we ignore this all the stuff. We offered him the, yeah, this guy. Look at that. Hi guys. Today, Hands-on Agile Coaching has offered me a role as intern, and I'm super excited. I would like to express my appreciation to Chandra and the entire team. Last 3 months have been defining with me, with little to no knowledge of the ethical hacking. I was just not just able to learn, but also discovered a true passion to help others. To be specific, this program has all the right information to help you to change your careers. And yeah, so definitely we can do that. You're going to get a letter of reference, and you know that Chandra is working on the real-time projects as well. So you will be given an opportunity if you want, if you are seriously interested, we can also give you the opportunity to work with Chandra, and then we can give you the letter of reference as well. Okay, we can't give something later where you are not working, but if you are genuinely working and everything, so yeah, we can definitely support your journey. This acts as a good stepping stone to enter into the market.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, 1 minute, yeah, just 1 minute, please. I missed yesterday's session. How can I get the recording? So, Stephanie, yesterday's session recording, it is there in the drive. If not, what you can do is maybe here in March 2026, I posted. So you can watch yesterday's. It is there already on the YouTube as well. I uploaded in the YouTube so that it will be easy for everyone to access. You can share it with your friends. You can like, you can comment on the YouTube. By the way, if please, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel because we do a lot of these training programs, a lot of free webinars like this. So the next webinar is coming on the agentic and Gen AI. Please subscribe that one. This is a YouTube channel. As I said, each and every post is just only focus on the quality, which is very much relevant to the market standards. You see the tech business analyst, or maybe the artificial intelligence, machine learning, the cybersecurity, all of the things are there. Yeah. Uh, what else? Okay, just 1 minute. Can I get the access to the drive too? Yeah, sure. Sarafina, you can you can click on this link and click on request access. I will be very happy to approve your access. Oh, not 1 minute. Yeah. Share, copy link. Yeah. You can just click on this particular link and click on request access. Yeah, I will approve it. Could you please on what is that? On 29th, what time the class will start? The same time, Gilbert. The timing is same. That is the reason intentionally we kept the same time. So if you are joining from USA, it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All
Sunday to
right.
Wednesday, for US rates,
Sunday to
Sunday to Wednesday.
Sunday to
Yeah,
Wednesday USA time. Yes, correct. Yeah, Sunday to
yeah,
Wednesday, and
yeah.
yeah, we'll keep you posted. And yeah, I will be updating everything on the WhatsApp group also. You have the support on the WhatsApp group. I already added a good number of people. If you are interested to be part of the group, I can add you. And this yesterday and to today is a free webinar, but from 29th, it is going to be available only for the people who register, who made the payment and register, so that you can have access to all the tools, the materials, the labs, CV, LinkedIn, whatnot. You are coming with an empty mind. You will be going out with the job ready skills. Okay.
It's
So,
a three
Imam, how much
months
is the
program.
It is a 3 months
It's
training
a
program.
3 months program, and it's a rigorous hands-on program. It's not like something we keep on telling and you listen. It's not like that. You will have to do it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. If you are, we seriously tell to the students, if you think that okay, I'm just paying money and then I'm just getting into the job no, you have to keep efforts. That's very very important. Me, I work for 16 hours. Chandra also he competes with me. He also work for 15 16 hours easily on a day, and I don't go out. He don't go out. So we have a lot of similar qualities, and we are very passionate in empowering the students, and we want the students also to work like us to get the more confidence, because it is not something where you read this PPT slide and assume that you get into the job. Unless you perform, unless you do, you won't become confident. That's very very important. You always have to challenge yourself that why the recruiter is going to recruit me, what is the specialty, what kind of skills I have, what is the ability that I have. This is a job description. Given an opportunity, can I perform this activity? If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have the confidence on yourself, how the recruiter will recruit you? Please. So don't think that if I just do a basic training and if I do the certification, I will be recruited. No, gone are those days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have just a couple of minutes, sir. I've developed a couple of tools, an AI bot
Yes.
for
Yep.
vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. The target could be anything. It could be web, mobile, or container, or Docker, or infrastructure, anything, IoT,
Yes.
anything that it takes care. That is one thing.
Right.
Completely, AI, complete AI. The fuzzer is AI and anomaly detector is AI. That is one thing. Second thing, SOC, security information event management tool. So we are I have kind of developed a SIEM tool with Waza only. Waza is a basic base, but I developed an ecosystem around Waza where you have the agentic AI implemented within it. Though you will get a lot of noise to the Waza, but the noise has to be false positive analyzed. I showed you the pipeline yesterday. So that is the pipeline. I'm using Olama models uh, for false positive detection and reduction. So it's agentic now. It's going to
Yep.
respond, including
You're right.
it's moving towards even blocking the IP addresses also.
Oh, wow.
But
That's nice. Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yes,
good.
sir.
That's good.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for the
Thank you.
opportunity, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Chandra. So we appreciate your intelligence, knowledge. Chandra is really, in real time, he is building the tools. Yeah, he can be in the interest of time. We are not able to cover everything. So, okay. So 1 minute. Is AI in the system, how it will impact the cybersecurity job market? As Chandra is rightly saying that you should be slowly enhancing your skills towards the usage of AI. It's not going to replace you. You should understand how to make use of AI tools to become better. AI is going to be living with us, and it is going to be part of everybody's activity. Whether you are a delivery manager, whether you are a developer, or whether you are a cybersecurity analyst, you have to understand how you are going to make use of AI tool.
Chandra, this is Anil. I think Lakshmi, I
Anil,
lifted my hand.
you raise your hand. Okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
ask your question
yeah.
to Chandra.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, sure. I mean, two things that I would like to bring it up. Like one being, uh, like uh, the you mentioned in the cloud, right? I mean, where the chances of chances of getting when you are installing that msi.exe, you said like the chances of getting virus or whatsoever. But cloud itself do have like some security thing, right? I mean, like a VPN or whatsoever. So are the chances to break it as well?
Sir, you know that there are lots of obfuscation techniques, right? Instead of it's a technique, right? How
Yeah,
to
yeah,
trick
yeah,
the
yeah.
defenders, how to trick the antivirus. That makes the attacker successful. So
Okay.
both the sides, the police has to be intelligent, and the and the attacker is also to be intelligent. Then only the game will be running. Otherwise, if police is not so intelligent, attacker is intelligent, he will get through the attack successfully. Whereas other side is also same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean,
SQL injection, just for example, SQL injections, you can send the SQL injection in a raw manner. Just by seeing the query itself, you will see that this is a SQL injection. But when you refine it in such a way that it can obfuscate the firewalls, it can obfuscate the code, and it's going to sit in the database.
makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. From what you're saying is, I mean, chances are like you can send it as legitimate name, and it could be something else
Yeah.
when you click on it. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, yeah,
Yes.
definitely very, very good session, sir. No doubt about it. And thanks for,
Thank you very much again.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking time and explaining each and
Oh,
everything
thank you,
for us.
Anil. Anytime, sir.
Yeah,
Anytime.
yeah, yeah.
And you will be enjoying in a similar way when we start, maybe not next weekend, a weekend after.
Right, right.
We will do another good session for close to 2 hours on Gen AI and agentic AI. How can you build the AI agents on the cloud platform? We are we are
Okay.
we are coming up with that one as well.
Sure, sure. Yeah, in fact,
Okay,
yeah,
thanks
yeah.
you,
I'll
Anil.
connect with you, and most likely, like I will be part of this
Oh yeah,
class.
sure,
Yeah,
sure. Already
yeah.
registrations. We have good number of students who
Sure,
already
sure.
registered, and because this is one skill which is going to be in high demand for next at least 10 years.
Yeah,
I can confidently tell. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Because
I
just the
was supposed to
reason is
be
simple. Yeah, number of attacks are increasing on the organizations,
right, right,
and
right.
organizations are heavily recruiting.
Yeah, and even myself, like I'm supposed to start this last batch, but I mean, the timing was different. I remember or not.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, so that's what I was.
Yeah, a lot of students from USA registering, even from India also. The timing is friendly, like 6:30 in the morning. For
Yeah,
USA, it is 9 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, sure,
yeah.
Anil.
This time, yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. It's 9 o'clock, which is good.
Yeah,
Last time it was in the morning, first, like
in the morning, 5:30 a.m.
5:30 or
Correct,
something.
correct.
So
I know.
sorry. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Some people they prefer in the morning time. Some people they
yeah, yeah,
prefer in
yeah.
the
I mean,
evening.
yeah,
So that's why we run the batches simultaneously,
yeah,
alternatively. Yeah,
yeah.
cool. Thank you. We'll move to Rahul. Hi, Rahul.
Hi, Lakshmi. Hi, Chandra. Thank you for the session today. Uh, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, very well.
Yep, good. Just one quick question. So regarding the all the classes which we're gonna have down the track for, let's say, next 12 weeks, is there any like some kind of like lab material or the practice material which we can practice after the class?
No, it's so you will be given access not after the class. So yes, of course, for after each and every session, that's what I told you, right, Tiwari? I'm not sure if you missed it. For example, the current batch going on, right? The current batch is we started in the February 26, and then here, if you see yesterday, what we are teaching, the Chandra is teaching the students on how to install the Wireshark network basics and everything. So there is a Wireshark examples. Yeah. And the
Okay, okay,
expectation is
okay.
the students, they are going to, if you see not this, if you see here, like yesterday, 16 hours back, as we began, and this is the message to all the students from my company.
Yep, yep.
So they have to install and they have to practice. Similarly, let us say after 2 weeks, maybe they are going to go to Splunk hands-on. So they, all of you will be installing the Splunk, and then you are good. This is the access log file. You are going to plug the access log file to your Splunk, and you are going to do the commands. search commands, and you are going to identify how, like, identify any anomalies, vulnerabilities in the logs. So what are the Splunk commands, Splunk query language, search language. So you see here, what is the input, what is the outcome with the screenshots. You have all this. So you are going to prepare, you are going to practice it on your own. Chandra is going to teach in the class. After the class,
Yep.
logging into your Splunk, you are going to do it. The same thing for the
Ah,
Kali Linux as well.
yeah. Spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Lakshmi. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Naresh. Hi, Naresh.
Hello, Lakshmi. How are you?
Yes, Naresh. All
Hello,
very good.
sir.
Very good, Naresh.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. So nice, very nice this section. So I would really
Thank you.
appreciate for the giving this opportunity. That's you guys are working very hard right now. You are getting this lot of stuff, and we are getting this lot of students getting them. With some my quick question. So can you please explain with the Vasa tool from AI? So how you are going to teach them? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay, Vasa,
Okay.
Vasa we are
From the
not
SOC
teaching here.
perspective.
Yeah, so Vasa we are not teaching here. We are I think we are going with the
Focusing
Splunk.
more on this. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so
But
we
Chandra,
are
maybe
working on the
if the
Splunk.
student wants, we can teach it for maybe like on a particular day, maybe for 30 minutes.
Yeah. We can do that. But as of now, the course curriculum we have Splunk. But if you want,
Yes.
I can. It's not like I'm not I'm not stopping you. But the
Correct.
previous students like Innocent Kelani, or even our Hassan, they have
Yeah.
installed Vaza, and they have installed the agents on their local machines,
Excellent.
local server. So they have shared the dashboards also.
Nice.
Yeah, I given some business plans for them, even if they wanted to get into the
Yeah.
business side.
They
Yeah,
can build the agents, and they can start doing their own vulnerability assessments in the small
yeah,
companies. For the small companies, they can make some money. Yeah. Why
yeah.
not?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Will do.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Yep. Vishal is asking 4 days per week, learning or hands-on. It's a simultaneous, Vishal. So we will learn, practice. Everything is going to be like, in parallel. For example, let's say when you go to the GRC, and we have seen that they will be asking for policies and procedures, and you are going to understand how to define the policy procedure. You are going to get a hands-on assignment. Uh, like for example, how to use the look at this one GRC AI prompts for policy procedures. We have given the AI prompts for the current batch students, and how do you define. This is the assignment banking, security, healthcare policies and procedures, how you are going to write it. And then there is a template also, how you are going to prepare. So you will be teaching that Chandra is going to teach the subject, and you will be asked to perform how in real time as a GRC professional you define the policy. So when you go to the GRC, and when you just look for any kind of job, and let's say I'm just opening one GRC engineer, and then let me see here. Look at this one. Ensures that organization adheres to the internal policies, assist in updating the policies and procedures. And you look at the job description, you said that, oh, I know how to define the policy, I know how to define the procedure, and then how to get it reviewed with the CISO or senior management. Look at this one, how to define the policies, procedures, and escalation metrics, risk mapping, same thing, nothing much. You pick up any job description, most of them, security GRC analyst, remote job. Look at this one, cybersecurity policy standards, NIST, ISO, GRC, HIPAA. Same, if you just see our even the recording as well, and if you see here, HIPAA, NIST, ISO, GDPR, risks, policies, procedures, making sense?
So what are this? These are the recordings of your lectures, or what exactly
Yeah,
do you?
these are the live class recordings of the
Okay.
lectures, whatever you are seeing. There is one batch already going on. We do, this is not the first time we are doing. This is not the first time we are doing. We have done good number of batches. So there is one batch that is already going on. So which got started. You can see the flyer here, which started on 23rd Feb. It goes until May. So for this particular batch, the people are doing the like learning and hands-on assignment. So for your benefit, I'm just opening what the students are doing
Oh,
so that
okay.
you will be doing in a similar way when our batch starts on 29th.
Okay. And one more thing, Lakshmi, in the entire course, do you require any kind of coding knowledge or any background?
Not background is not required, but you have to do not like a programming. You are not here to build something on your own. You already have existing tools. You should understand how you are going to make use of the tools, what kind of commands you are going to give so that it will give the output. So you're going to analyze the output and you're going to react it accordingly. So to be more precise to your question, the GRC role, there is not no coding at all. No coding
Okay.
at all. Whereas the SOC Security Operations Center, you will be using maybe Wireshark, so, Splunk and everything. So you are going to, it's like a semi-technical. Chandra also told yesterday. So you will be understanding the Splunk commands and you will be understanding how to fetch the data, and based on the data, how you are going to analyze the logs and everything, which we are going to teach you.
Okay.
And
So
then
how,
as we, yeah,
sorry to interrupt you, like how does that impact if someone is not from any coding background or,
we
does
have
not
good number
have
of students.
any, yeah. Okay. So
No,
it doesn't,
Absolutely.
it will be no impact. It will, let me answer this, sir. It will be no impact. The thing is,
Mhm.
within the 5 to 6 weeks, we are completing the GRC, and then
Okay.
after that, we are installing Kali Linux, and we are going to
Yeah.
share you the commands, and we'll train you on the how you use this Kali Linux, the
Yeah.
commands, and small, small scripts how you can develop.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I just
or
want to make
maybe
sure that okay, whatever you're teaching me, I should understand that. It should not that okay, in between that, okay, I'll be blank. I don't have any idea about the coding, or I'm not understanding any programming, and it is going here and there. So it should not be
Right.
happen. That's why I just wanted to
we are
clear.
not starting anything from the middle. Okay, we are
Okay.
starting everything from the beginning, from
Mhm.
zero, and and we are leaving it, okay, at the end. That could be,
Okay.
70,
Okay. I got
80,
it.
or 90. Okay,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, beginner to intermediate, definitely we can confidently tell, if not too advanced. So somebody asked, can we apply for the roles of 3 to 5 years? Confidently, you can apply. With my hand on my heart, I'm telling you, this kind of knowledge that you're going to gain over next 3 months, you can apply
Okay.
confidently. Are we having the training tomorrow? No, Gilbert. So the next class is going to be on 29th. That's the actual real class for the students who made the payment and register. So whoever want to connect
Mhm.
with me, +6141251636 is my WhatsApp number. So please feel free to connect with me for registration, or you already have my company numbers as well, or you can message on my company number. You have the company numbers, right? So
So Lakshmi, one last question for me, and then
yes,
I'm
yes,
done.
yes.
Uh,
Yeah. Go ahead, go
like
ahead.
how about the like material, like as you show that you providing the access, like there is a
Yes.
portal
Yep.
that will have the access, we can go through it.
Correct.
So this
Yes.
is the only access we'll have till our training, or like once we're done with the
No, even
training?
after the training as well. Even after the training
Okay.
as well. We are
And
talking
how
about
long that
November
will be?
November 25. There is, look,
Okay.
we are tentatively giving for 1 year, but we
Hmm.
always encourage the students to come back and pick up the latest access materials because we keep on adding more and more additional course content.
Okay.
If I just
Okay.
type here June 2023, you will still get the materials from June 2023 and everything. If I
Okay.
tell, for example, February 25, last year, the same, we
Mhm.
still have access to the February 2025 live class recordings, reading material. But if you compare reading material of last Feb to this one, lot of changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you
I
still
got
have
it. So
access. Yeah.
so we'll have the access. Okay.
Oh
Not a
yeah.
problem.
Look, I'm the one. I have a lot of credibility, and then there won't be
Mhm.
any issues with respect to the access and recordings. And you can see it in the drive as well. Entire drive I'm openly sharing. Uh, Here you see April 2023, December 2022, and this is
Yeah.
not the first time we are doing here. So if I just say here December 2022, So you're going to get. And still, I'm encouraging the people to join the latest trainings, latest webinars. Bringing the awareness is very, very important. Yeah. You tell me any
Yeah.
month, I just say December 2023. So we have people here.
Yeah.
And if you say February 2025, February 2025. Oh, yeah, that cybersecurity group, I think I didn't send message. So, but you see here, tech business analyst, data engineering, DevOps. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
That's good to
All
know.
good.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Anyone? Rahul, you still have questions or you accidentally raised? Hi, Rahul.
Hi. Um, I
Hi,
sent.
Lakshmi. Yep, I have already asked my question. Thanks.
All good.
I will lower
Okay,
my hand.
thank you. All good. All good. So, IODG, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I sent my email since yesterday, and I haven't gotten the
Oh,
material. I also sent it now as
IODG,
well.
IODG, IODG. I have lot of lot very, very familiar Nigerian name IODG. Look at how many IODGs I have.
Yeah, I can send it
Yeah,
to you
okay.
now again.
Oh yeah, you can just message. Oh yeah, here I can see name. Perfect. I got it. I have too many messages since yesterday. What I'm going to do. So you are here, March 2026. And today's class recording also I'm going to upload in the drive so that you can access. Not editor, viewer. Perfect. Share, review, accept, viewer. Okay, team, all of you are getting access. All good. Perfect. Anyone, any questions? Happy to support.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Can you also add me to send me an email because I've sent my thing. I
Oh
sent
yeah,
my
just
email address, which
yeah.
is
Just
should I copy and paste it again?
could you please message me
Okay.
on my WhatsApp? Is that okay for you?
What's your WhatsApp number, please?
Yeah, +6141251636 Just
Oh, good. I'll
copy
do that
paste.
now. Okay.
Yeah. So that we have a track, and then I'll definitely happy
Okay.
to add you to the WhatsApp group also because I maintain that
Okay.
group. That is the only reason I'm asking you to text it to me. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'll do that
Happy
now.
with the class, Sarafina? You got a high level gist of the roles, the tools?
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, yeah, it's probably fractions I managed to
Yes.
get,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's why I kept asking for recording because I want to replay. But
Oh,
the
oh,
few
no
I
problem
listened
at
to
all.
was incredible. It's really an eye opener. No, I like it. I
Right.
like it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Thank you,
you. Thank you
Safina.
very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, someone was trying to ask question.
Yeah, it was
Vishal?
me, Lakshmi. Yeah.
Yes, Vishal. Go ahead,
So,
Vishal.
yeah, the question I have, like, after completing this course, like, do we really need to have any kind of certification should be completed, or,
Look, with this course, you are going to get 3 certifications without any extra money. So one
Mhm.
is certification of completion, number 1. Another certification is ISC2 Square. This is certification. This is more of an entry-level beginner cybersecurity certification. Another certification I told you is the Cisco Ethical Hacker Certificate. So that our students they got. I think I posted some Cisco Ethical Hacker certification somewhere here. So that is also widely recognized, and it's not going to cost you anything.
So
Where
do
is
you
this?
provide this certificate, or do we have
No,
to
we
attend?
don't. No, certification of completion we provide, but the other, so every organization they have their own, right? We have to go for that certifying body. So they are the one who will be assessing your knowledge and expertise. And congratulations. Yeah, this guy got to look at the senior security service manager. Okay, yeah, that is a Cisco ethical hacker. So if you want to get the Cisco ethical hacking, so you have to sit for the exam with Cisco and you can get it. And we are going to provide the material, the guidance and everything. For example, if I just say October 2025, you see here, the CompTIA Security Plus,
Okay.
Here the
But the
ethical hacking.
certificate that you said that you provide that one.
Yeah, certification of completion. Yeah, from my company, from my hands-on agile coaching company, you're going to get that certificate.
No, do you talk about something like ethical hacking?
Oh, ethical hacking is from Cisco. I cannot provide the Cisco. It's a
No.
different company, right? It's a big company.
Okay. So
Yeah,
only
yeah.
from you, that is from your institute that we're gonna get the completion of the certificate of
Certification.
your course. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And with the knowledge
Cisco
that we gain,
ethical
you are going
hacker,
to, yes,
Cisco ethical hacker, we are going to support you to
Mm-hmm.
get through the test. Okay, so we will
Okay.
support you to get through the test, and it takes time. About you need to spend about 15-20 days in advance
Mm-hmm.
to complete some
yeah,
process, and then the final exam will help you in getting through it within the one shot.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's all for me for today. I think I have
No
asked so many questions.
Oh,
So
no
yeah.
problem at all. Good to be clear before, just getting, if I were you, I will be asking some more additional questions as well.
No,
No
no, no.
problem at all.
That's all for me. That's all
We
for
we
me.
have we have a lot of patience levels, and then yeah.
Yeah.
So Anil,
No,
any
no.
questions
Yeah. One last question. I think
mm-hmm.
I did put in the chat. I mean,
in the chat? Did
that's
I
okay.
miss
I
it?
mean, just no, no, no,
You
no, just
you can
no.
you can ask
Yeah. This is for Chandra. Like, if I have to work from 8 to 5, Chandra, in US, which role would let me do that? Because most of the support roles, US people who are working in US, we have only four. They cut down from 8 hours to 4 hours or 5 hours support role. Because the shifts, our offshore took out the 4 hour shifts from US jobs to Mexico and Singapore.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, that's something that we can't do. We have no control on that.
We can't help much
Yeah,
on.
yeah. But if I choose a cybersecurity, if I got to work from 8 to 5 federal or state or anywhere that was out there available here in US, which one do you recommend, sir? And one more thing is here, state government is providing in US for citizens the cybersecurity course free of cost. Depends on the prerequisites. I signed up for it and I got admitted. I mean, I was admitted to that class in June. So I was thinking to get this thing done prior to it, so that way it will be easier for me because that's a fast-paced one, very very fast-paced.
Right.
So it was from 8 to
Yeah,
5.
that will be awareness. I think that will be only for awareness. I think
Oh, okay.
what government is
They won't be
providing.
hands-on.
But
They won't be providing the hands-on. Yeah, correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what I can tell you here is any job, any security job is a military job, is a police job. So you have to be 24/7 awake. Okay, so that's what I do.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I believe in.
yeah.
However, as I said, security operations centers job is on the roster basis. You will have a roster and ABC shifts and general shift. That is a different thing. GRC analyst, that can be on the general shifts. That's absolutely fine because defining the policies, procedures, but purely non-technical job. And at a certain point of time, there could be possibility of replacement. We will be replaced by somebody else. That could be AI also. The third option is VAPT. It's a pen tester, red teaming engineer. So that is also in the basically that will be in the general shifts only. But you have to be be attending, attempting and attending and interacting with others on the time base on the need basis. Red teaming, ethical hackers, forensics. Forensics again, you need to be available every time. And DevSecOps, what we are learning here in the DAST, right? The ZAP, burp suit, and the pen testing, you will be getting into that in the DevSecOps also. DevSecOps is also, you can say 8 to 5 job or 9 to 6 job, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
I
great.
think
Yeah.
to keep it simple, maybe you can avoid the SOC mainly. That is
Oh,
mainly
got it.
heavily
Yeah.
focused on the roster basis, the GRC or ethical hacking and everything. So mostly like a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4
Yeah.
shifts.
That's what I wanted to.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Thank you. Appreciate
sure.
it.
No problem
Yeah,
at all.
thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ask
Yes,
also?
yes, Sarah.
So
Sarah, go ahead.
I have a background in business analysis, and I don't want to
Mm,
throw that away. So I wanted to combine
mm,
that with the cybersecurity. What is the
mm.
best niche rather you recommend?
We have to go for GRC. Can go for GRC in case if you want to come, or if you want to enhance your skill set on the business analyst, maybe you can think of going into the product owner role. How do you define a product? How do you define the KPI, OKR, building the roadmaps, writing the requirements, meeting the business people, epics, user stories, Jira, prioritizing the backlog. So you can think of going into that role, product owner.
But that's
Oh, you
already
are,
BA still. So I'm thinking
yeah,
of
yeah,
cybersecurity field
yes,
that will
right,
suit a business analyst.
One
right.
of our
You can,
previous students, I forgot her name, sir.
mm,
Forgot her name. She became the cyber BA.
right,
You remember that? Maybe you can check it.
right.
So she became the cyber BA. Cyber BA. She got the offer as
Cyber,
a cyber
yeah.
BA.
And another success story that I have, I just quickly remember. Let me share my screen, and then in the Telegram group, I remember. Okay, just 1 minute. Let me just type the keyword congratulations so that I can. Congratulations. Recent one guy, like in the BA role only, like exactly like you, Sarah. He was our BA student. Yeah, somebody asking is Cisco ethical hacker. This one. Riyadh, not
You
this one.
sharing your screen
Riyadh.
because I don't think I can see it
Oh
yet.
yeah, I'm on the screen share. I'm on the screen share. I'm trying to get. Oh yeah, maybe you can see this guy. His name is Adediji, and I want to share some good news. Earlier this year, I completed CompTIA Security. I had been working as a business analyst at my company. A new cybersecurity team was recently formed. I have taken the lead in driving the GRC function.
Okay.
So he
So
was our student. Yeah.
governance risk.
Yeah, mainly into the GRC. You can act as a GRC, or if you have a lot of experience, you can be acting as a lead GRC role as well. You can pick up the lead GRC roles. Uh, you cut off, Sarah?
Sorry, I'm
I,
here. Sorry, I was
oh
picking on
yeah,
mute.
right,
Apologies.
right. No
Okay,
problem at all.
so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
saying that your timing is US time, which it's my 2 a.m.
Two
Whereas I
a.m.
have
Oh,
a day
so
job.
you are,
Yeah, man.
oh, you are in UK.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we do have two registrations from UK as well. Like one of them, they are going to join in live, and one student they said that they will go ahead with the recording because of the timing and the next day shift.
Yeah, exactly. I've got work during the day. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I
Okay.
understand.
That's fine. I'll
Yes.
discuss with your colleague and then we'll
Yeah.
see.
Right. Yeah. You can message me directly as well. You're most welcome to call. Yeah. And you can see here people from 2020 to 23. Yeah, it's a long journey.
Is your WhatsApp
2022.
number, is that the one on on the chat? Is that the one? Your
Oh,
one?
that's the one on the chat. Yes, correct.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. These are all the success stories from 2022. Good number of students, and they got
I've
offers.
sent you a WhatsApp message.
Oh, yeah, I will. Maybe I'll just do that. All right. Anyone, any questions, my dear students? Are you helping to get a job after the completion of the course? Look, we are trying hard, Zakir. We are trying hard. Chandra, me, with the help of the CV, LinkedIn, and posting the job opportunities here. Let you go and just type here GRC, and you can see a number of job opportunities we have been posting from across the globe, and you have to apply. At the same time, we don't give any kind of a false promises that, oh, you take our training, 100% job guarantee. And we know that some people they give that one, but I don't really believe them. Who are they to give the assurance about the future? They're not the god, right? So it all depends on our ability to how far we learn and how much subject we digested, how confident, how good our CV is, how well our LinkedIn. So it depends on a lot of factors to get into the job. Okay, Jakir? What if I have the background of the medical coding and building? What do you recommend? Look, that's not going to really help to any of these roles, Suzanne. Maybe you can just getting into the non-coding roles like GRC, Suzanne, and maybe into the healthcare domain, and that should be good. Because if you're from USA, there are a good number of jobs in the healthcare domain as well for GRC. So you can just go and then just to say GRC healthcare, then you should be getting some GRC healthcare related jobs, and you can go for it. Maybe. Okay, Suzanne. All good, no problem at all. Anyone, any questions before we close the call? These are the jobs that got posted in 24 hours. GRC, cyber, GRC supervisor. So good number of remote jobs we are seeing here. Okay, team. Okay, I also want to send you the 12 weeks course content. This is the syllabus. I'm just sending in the chat. This is a PDF document. And here you can see us. So you can see the left-hand guy is Chandra, right-hand guy is me. And we have our LinkedIn's, everything is, we are very much transparent and open and honest. Yeah. So here you can see the complete, the environments and everything, the course overview, threats, social engineering, cryptography, hands-on labs. Here you can see the 12-week course content. Okay, cool. Anyone, any final questions that you guys have?
I have a question, sir.
Yes, Amen. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Somebody who has a background, just college background from cybersec, is this program gonna still, give him more boost or more robust
Of course,
boost
yes.
already, or just trying to repeat already what he already knows in college and all that? 'Cause, yeah.
Right. I have gone through college. Many of the people here also gone through the college. In the college, the main emphasis is going to be you are going to learn a lot, but more from the theoretical concepts. What you are going to acquire from the college is the bookish knowledge that will help us to understand the concepts, that will help us to pass the college examinations, the university examinations. But when you come out of the college, when you look at the job descriptions, you will see a gap. The organizations are asking for maybe a familiarity or practical knowledge with the usage of the tools and everything, maybe 1 or 2 years of experience, or maybe job ready. That's where the gap is. And that's where we are stepping in. We are helping the people with the hands-on training program so that you are really job ready and you are perfect fit for the jobs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, man? Yeah, sure. I think in the college you already say that, okay, but maybe from today's class you might have seen whatever the tools that Chandra is showing and whatever the job descriptions. Definitely there will be a gap that you have to bridge. Any final questions, team? All good. So today's class also I will be uploading in the Google Drive. We will upload in the YouTube. And from tomorrow I will be connecting with you guys. Whoever want to register, you can register. And whoever don't want to register, that's also completely okay. Still, our support and service will be available. If you said that, Lakshmi, look, I'm very happy with this, I don't want to register, that's also completely okay. We are still friends. And you can still call me directly on my number. You can any number of times, no problem at all. Okay, and me, Chandra, we are all matured people. We do matured act, not a silly act like we block the number or we just chase the people for money and we hate the people who is not paying us. It's foolish. We are here to empower the students, as many students as possible across the globe with the extensive 2 decades of IT experience that we had from the real time. If you are in any way related to Pardu Nemani from Paduta from Paduta Thiega. Pardu Nemani. Oh, okay. No, Nemani is Chandra. Chandra's surname is Nemani.
Yeah.
Chandra, are you related to Pardu Nemani? I don't.
Yeah, don't know. They maybe if I see them in person,
Right,
I
right,
can. But
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
Anil,
coming from the
I know
same
Chandra.
sect.
He's a similar guy to me. He never steps out of the house. and the work is his world.
So, yeah. Because
All good.
I sounded like I mean, because I met him, Partha sir, I met him here in
Oh,
Ohio.
nice. Good, good, good. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
God bless all of you, my dear students, and thanks a lot from the bottom of my heart for joining the session, for dedicating your valuable time, and hope you got good insights into the roles. Okay. And if any of your friends are interested, please share my number, and you are going to have a referral gift voucher as well from the company, a small token gift voucher.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm stopping the recording, guys.
Thank you
Stop
so
the recording.